Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Dean is actually going to be taking over the video for today and sharing his top 5 birth tips for dads. So if you have a hubby, pause the video, run and grab him and bring him back in here and you guys watch the video together, or at least make him watch the video so that he can get a little dad knowledge and be ready for labor and delivery and just a little bit of that postpartum, because there's a lot to it all. And so hearing experiences from other dads and not just what he maybe kind of heard in a birth class will be helpful. So with no further ado, here's Dean.
Get here. I'm the captain now. Well, let's just jump into this. The first tip that I have for you is to make sure that you do some hand exercises and back exercises. When we were giving birth to Lucy, I had to hold counter pressure for, it felt like, my entire life. It was probably more like 4 to 6 hours. And because of that, every time there was a contraction, I would bend over and I would hold and push on Ashley's back. And doing that was fine in the moment, but for the next 3 days, I couldn't go to sleep because my both hands, both arms were burning, my lower back hurt, and I was in pain. So make sure that you start by doing some hand exercises. And if you don't have any hand exercises, just rub your wife's back for a little while to build up some stamina. It's something that I've not heard anybody talk about, but it's nothing that you can complain about. You can sit there and not be able to sleep for 3 days because your hands hurt, but your wife just pushed out a baby. So let's see, on this hand you've got, ow, my hands hurt. On her side, she just pushed out a watermelon through something basically the size of a donut. And now she probably has cracked nipples from breastfeeding. She's potentially got staples down there from ripping or cutting. Yeah, that's crazy. She's got possibly hemorrhoids, and now every time she sneezes, she's probably gonna pee a little bit. And she has the dreaded first poop coming up. That's way worse than your hands hurting and you not being able to sleep for 3 days. So do yourself a favor, do some workouts, do some back rubs, do something to strengthen your back, just so that you can be there for her and not be focused on your tiny little wimpy hands. Okay, tip 2. Check your ego. She's about to do something amazing and painful. Have you ever stubbed your toe and then your wife says, "Oh, are you okay?" And the first thing you're thinking is like, "Oh, no, I just screamed because I feel like my foot's about to fall off. Yeah, I'm fine." Basically, she's probably gonna say some things. She might snap. She might be going through some pain, and you're gonna try to help her by going, "Oh, what can I do, baby?" And she's gonna, "Hey, counter pressure." Basically, it's gonna be intense. She's probably gonna say some stuff. Your job at this point is to get over it. Don't take it personally. And if you do take it personally, after the whole thing's done and a couple days later, you can say, "Hey babe, you said something to me while you were pushing and it hurt my feelings." She's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you push out a watermelon through a donut?" No. She's basically gonna tell you to get over it, and your job is to get over it. It doesn't matter at the time. Just help her push, be there for her, and don't take anything personally. This leads me into tip 3. Pay attention in birth class. Also, go to birth class, take the class, be there, be present, try to remember stuff. You're going to be relied upon at this point. When she's basically in the heat of it, in the hard part, in the point where she can't think because it hurts so much, it's really going to be your duty to help encourage her and also give her maybe ideas on how to get more comfortable. It might be, "Hey, why don't we bounce on your ball a little bit?" Or "Stand up, lean on me, we're going to do the slow dance and I'm going to rub your back." And things like that can really help basically get her more comfortable and through the contractions. You're also going to need to know how to, for one thing, change a diaper and take care of the baby. Basically, it took 2 to make the baby. It's going to take 2 to raise the baby. And you don't need to be the one asking questions on, "Hey babe, what diapers am I supposed to use over here? Hey babe, am I supposed to give her a full bath right now? I mean, the umbilical cord's still sticking out there, but is it okay to drop her in the sink?" No. Pay attention, learn stuff, and It'll make you feel more confident in raising this new child, but also less annoying to your spouse. Also, tip number 4, this goes hand in hand with paying attention in birth class. Number 4 is ask her about her birth plan. Find out things that she thinks might help comfort her or make her feel good while she's having the contractions. So that could be try to make light of the situation, try to make me laugh. It could be keep your mouth shut. It could be go get the essential oils and massage a little bit. You've got to know not only that, but also, is she going to want visitors really soon after the baby's here? We all have that family member that just likes to show up at the worst times. And if she doesn't want anybody around after the baby's been born, then it's your job to run interference and make sure nobody comes in that room. You might have to hurt someone's feelings, but they got the whole life of this child to come and visit and see them. So it doesn't have to all be done right now. Also, there's things like delayed umbilical cord cutting, basically, or clamping. Does she want that? Is she going to want to optimize that skin-to-skin time during the golden hour, where basically that baby pops out, it goes right here, and she chills for a while? If so, you're going to need to fight for her and do your best to give her this fairy tale birth. Give her everything that she wants. Final tip, tip number 5, pack your own go bag. Pack your own hospital bag, your own birth center bag, whatever you want to call it. Pack your own bag, because you don't want to, after your wife tells you, hey, my water's broke, I think it's time for us to roll. You don't want to be walking around the house going, what do I get? What do I need to go? I don't know what to do. Ah! What you need to do is grab your backpack that you've already packed and head out the door. You need to make this situation the simplest as possible and be prepared. Things that I suggest putting in there is snacks, because you need snacks. Energy drinks. You don't know what time it's going to be when this happens. When this goes down, it could be midnight. You could happen with us, where we went in at 1 a.m. and Lucy popped out at 1 p.m. Yeah, pack some snacks, pack some energy drinks, a change of clothes. You don't want to be stuck in the hospital for a few days, possibly in the same stinking clothes that you've been wearing for a few days. Giving birth is a stressful situation, so you're going to stress sweat. Stress sweat is the worst sweat. Bring at least some underwear, some socks, pants, and a shirt. If you do that, you're going to be fine. There's a lot of fluids also that are flying around this room at this point, and you don't want to be wearing stinky clothes when it's time to go home. So pack your own bag. You'll feel less caught off guard. You'll feel more prepared. And those are my 5 birth tips for dads. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more content. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.
We're not teaching people how to make a baby. We're teaching them how to get one out.
First things first, use this move. Did you know the distance from here to here is the same as the distance from here to here?
If you lived with that, we would not have 2 children by now. Still not how you make a baby. Or get one here.
That's all the moves I got. That's all I got. I'm surprised I got you in the first place. I'm not smooth.
You forgot how to be suave.
I did. Yeah. First things first, go ice skating so you hold hands. That worked.
Alright.
Okay, back to the on topic.